Welcome to Attainable Green. I'm Jess, and today I'm going to share with you how I'm taking care of this sunburned Cakey and mother plant. So to give a little context, I got a box of about 30 Phalaenopsis about a month ago, and it came with a lot of mealybugs. After treating them for mealybugs, it was time to repot the plants and get them acquainted to their new environment. This particular plant is Beta. It is a mother plant and Cakey. And obviously when I got it, it had mealybugs, and after cleaning it up, I noticed that I really had to address the media. I removed the old media and I placed this plant in a small bark mix. Now, I was really watchful about this plant because, one, the mother plant only has 2 leaves to keep it hydrated, which is not the best situation that I want to be in. Second of all, the Cakey has about 3 leaves and half of them got sunburned. So this plant got a little sunburned because it transferred from basically being in a box for about a couple of weeks to being in an east-facing windowsill to get a little bit of morning light. Even though I consider it to be gentle morning light, it was just too strong for this Cakey and it just didn't adapt. So it didn't have time to adapt to the lighting conditions, and so the leaves got a little sunburned. It's not too serious because the plant itself is still doing well. The leaves are still photosynthesizing, and overall it might not look good, but the plant itself is doing fine. It's been about 2 weeks since I repotted this plant, and I noticed that it's doing pretty well. It rehydrated some of the leaves, so it's a little bit firmer and more turgid, and I think the roots are doing well. I haven't seen any new root death in the pot. Also, I've been watching the Cakey very closely, and I noticed that some roots are starting to emerge. That is a great sign that the Cakey is doing well. Even with the sunburned leaves, I think it's going to make it. Also, it looks like a new leaf is coming from the crown of the Cakey, so this plant is definitely on the mend. And I'm just really hoping that the mother plant puts out a new leaf, and that way I know that the mother plant can survive. Usually, if a mother plant is diverting all of its energy to the Cakey, it's really hoping that the Cakey is going to pass on the genes and the mother plant will not make it. So I'm really hoping to save both of these plants so that we'll have 2 plants by the end of this. I'm going to keep the Cakey connected to the mother plant for as long as I can. I want those roots to grow as long as possible and hopefully get it into media so that it can really thrive and adjust. Ideally, I want to have 2 or 3 new leaves on the plant and roots that are about 2 to 3 inches long. I want to set this plant up for survival, so the more leaves and the more roots that it has, the better chance it will survive away from the mother plant. So this plant is placed in an east-facing window that gets morning light. I water it about once a week, twice a week in the heat wave. So far, this plant is doing well, so I won't have to worry about it for too long, and it's past that stage of observation. So that is what's going on with the Sunburned Keiki and mother plant. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and follow along on my orchid journey on my channel, Attainable Green, for all the latest updates on this epic rescue mission that I'm doing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!